Anthrax is an infectious disease of cattle and sheep ascribed to the presence of rod-shaped bacterium, the spores of which constitute the contagious matter transmitted to man by inoculation. According to Veterinary Council of Nigeria, Taraba State has the largest cattle population, hence the choice of Mambilla Plateau for the first ever free vaccination exercise for cattle in Nigeria. Flagging of the vaccination exercise of 5,000 heads of cattle, the chief of Mambilla, Dr. Shehu Audu Baju II, said the intervention is very timely owing to the fact that the area has the capacity to solve the meat production demand of the country. The President, Veterinary Council of Nigeria, and Assistant Inspector General of Police, Dr. Aisha Audu Baju II, noted that to sustain healthy animal production in the area and country at large, she and partners donated a well-furnished and equipped animal healthcare center situated in Gembu, encouraging people of the area to see keeping of cattle as a serious business venture.
As the president of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria, especially the anthrax vaccination, you know there is an outbreak of anthrax in our neighbors in Ghana. And anthrax is a zoonotic disease, it's a very dangerous disease. It can be used as a biological warfare. They use the anthrax spores for it. So we can't afford to have anthrax. And geographically, if you look at the position of Mambilla, it's at the border. So we want to make sure that our cattle are safe and protected against this disease. So I can proudly tell you that what has happened today is the first that has happened in the entire Nigeria.
Former Speaker, Taraba State House of Assembly, Ebel Peter Dia, former National President, Trade Union Congress, Bala Boboy Kaigama, and Taraba State Chairman, National Veterinary Association of Nigeria, Dr. Japhet Daniel, among others, separately spoke on the impact of the intervention.
So all we are saying is that we have healthy cattle population now. Like I earlier said, the only thing we avoid now is cattle rustling. But for the health of our cattle and animals generally, we are home and dry.
What the community should expect is that we are trying to form a huge network. The animal health industry is fragmented. We're doing things separately. And what we intend to do is to bring the stakeholders together and fight one common disease or fight a common trend that can hamper the growth of the livestock industry in Nigeria.
As I'm talking right now, the Nigerian the veterinarians in the country are on red alert. Anthrax is a very deadly infection. For her to have a flag up free mass vaccination of cattle against this deadly anthrax, I think is worth commendation.
The free cattle vaccination exercise is expected to cover the target population before planning for another possible batch subsequently. From the Mambilla Plateau in Taraba State, Simon Danladi Atta, NTA News.